I want to know why is this side longer than this side. Like, what's going on? Do I have to like pull it, or let me not pull this side, let me pull this side? But what's up, you guys? It's your girl Morgan, and I'm back at it with a video today. First off, let me just apologize because I was supposed to film this video, I believe, a month ago. So I just been all over the place with school. Second semester is definitely more challenging than first semester, and I'm just trying to get like acquainted and used to my new schedule. Plus I was sick for like a week, so that like pushed my video back, but now I'm back. I know I had a lot of comments on my channel, and then I also had DMs on Instagram about AMDA, so I was just like, why not just make a video to answer all these questions? So as you can see from the title, this video is basically me answering all your questions about first semester at AMDA. I'm an acting BFA student, so if you're going into dance or musical theater, that's probably I think it's kind of different from this video. So all these questions will be about housing, how it was like acting with my class schedule, and just like the different classes you take. So let's get started on the video. So my first topic you guys gave me was acting BFA. So there are two programs when you go into AMDA. It is the BFA program and I believe it's called the conservatory. The conservatory program is 4 semesters, it's 2 years, and then you have your BFA, which is 8 semesters. So with the conservatory program, they basically mush everything together, cram it all in those 2 semesters. I mean those 4 semesters, 2 years. And then with the BFA, you have a longer time to work on your craft. And that is what I'm in. So yes. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is housing. Just because when I got accepted into AMDA, I went onto YouTube and tried to like look at tours of like the dorms and what they look like. So my first semester I stayed in the dorms. I believe there are 4 dorms. There's actually a few, but the ones I stayed in is Franklin, which is apartments, and it's like I would say like a block away from school. And so it's 5 stories, and we stayed on the 5th floor. In my specific room, it was 2 bedrooms, and we had 6 beds. I know it sounds crazy. It kind of was crazy. That's probably like one of the reasons why I moved off campus, just because me personally, I cannot stay in a room with 6 people. And then plus it was like 6 people using the bathroom, and then we had to use a small kitchen together, and it was just a lot at times. But the upside to it is I really liked my roommates. It was a different experience, but I liked it. We got along well, and it was pretty good. Absences depend on how many times your class meets a week. So that's another thing they're strict on. Let's see what else I want to talk about. Classes. Okay, so let me just say like an example of the classes you might take your first semester. So my first semester I had an improv class, I had scene study, I had 2 scene study classes, I had English class. So let me explain that too. So there are like 4 core classes that you're required to take each semester. So my first semester I took English. This semester I'm taking critical thinking, and then I have 2 more left. I know one of them is a math class, and I'm not sure what the other class is, but you just take a semester of each core class. Okay, so my camera, I didn't have enough memory on my card, so Back to the classes. So you take your 4 core classes, and then back to my classes that I took first semester. Film survey, which is my favorite class because you sit in and just watch old movies all day. It's a 3-hour class, but when I tell you, you literally sit there and just watch movies. It's in a movie theater, and that's just like one of your chill classes you'll have. And so another class I had was VPS, which is probably the hardest class, first and second semester, which is voice class. And it just helps you with your accent. And basically, your first semester is just you learning, repeating Shakespeare, and just learning the language and learning how to breathe and all the techniques that you will learn in that class. It gradually gets harder because VPS 2 this semester is definitely more challenging, but it's still a nice class to take. I forgot to mention another class that you do take your first semester is stage combat. Okay, stage combat 1 that you take your first semester is basically learning how to fight. Okay, that's one of my other favorite classes. But stage combat, like if you want to be an Angelina Jolie, Zoe Saldana, if you want to be like that badass, like Don't Play With Me, stage combat 1 will teach you like all the basics of fighting. And then right now I'm in stage combat 2, which is rapier and dagger. Yeah, I'm probably gonna film some outside sessions of me practicing so y'all can see what that's about, and I'll plug that in my second semester video. But after that, I believe stage combat is optional, so you can take more intense fighting classes or rapier and dagger, or any fighting thing that you want to take. You can just, I think it's optional. So that's another fun class that you can take. Your class time. So last semester, let me just warn you that you're going to be in class basically all day. So last semester, I believe on Mondays I was in class from 11 to 4, which was not bad. And then Wednesdays I was in class from 11 to 7. Tuesdays and Thursdays was from 9 to I believe 5:30. And then after that, let's say that you have a play that you have to do for class, or some type of presentation, you have to do rehearsals outside of class. And then let's say you have homework, you have to memorize your lines. So it does take up a lot of your time, but I'm only in my second semester, and when I tell you that all that hard work that you do will pay off, like in the beginning it was challenging for me to memorize my lines, and now I can memorize a whole scene from a play in basically like 4 days. So it's definitely like it's really good, and it's definitely gonna help you if you have those type of problems with memorizing lines or learning how to set up a scene, finding your wardrobe. Like I have definitely grown from October to now, which we're in March. So yes, just some of my favorite classes, like I said, was film survey. That's one of your easier classes. And then my favorite class was scene study with Bontempo. If you have him, he is amazing. And so that was my scene study class. And we did like old scenes. Like I know one of my plays that we worked on was Sundown Beach, and older scenes, older plays like that, which is real fun. Let's see, parking. Last semester I stayed on campus, so I parked behind Franklin, the dorm building. And so with parking like that, you have to park, let's say if you're commuting or if you stay on campus, you have to, if you pay for parking in the dorms, that's where you can park. You can't drive to school, you have to walk to school, which was new for me because I don't usually get out the house and walk like that. So last semester I did a lot of walking, okay? But I loved it just because the walk isn't that bad. So, and you save gas, okay? So that's what I love. Okay, let's see, school performances. Okay, so at the beginning of your semester, they are plays that you can audition for the school. It's called the Black Box Plays. I actually didn't audition for any last semester or this semester. I missed it, but I would definitely encourage you to do those. Those are really, really fun. So, and then outside of that, they have school performances like that. They have the cafe series, which is like if you write poetry, if you do music, if you play an instrument or anything, you can audition for that and you'll be able to perform in front of everybody. And then another thing during that, there's only, I believe, two in the fall semester, there are only 2 breaks that you get, which is Thanksgiving and Christmas. And Christmas isn't as long. And then once you go into the spring semester, you don't have a spring break or any days off. I believe you have 1 day off in May. I forget what the holiday is, but we have 1 day off in May. But you guys, listen to this. If you do not go to summer school, you are out from May to October. Yes, I'm so excited. This is my first summer in LA and I'm just so excited. That's a 5-month summer. Do you know what I can do in 5 months? Like, they give you time to work. If you want to audition for things, if you want to submit for modeling, like, that's just so, if you want to work, like, that is such a long time span for you to do so much. And I'm just so excited. I'm looking forward to that. So, like, during school, they have a strict policy. They don't really want you working just because you are in school all day, every day. So you don't have time to audition. So I would definitely encourage you to work during the summer. That's what I'm gonna do. During that time, I'll probably vlog so you guys can see if I'm on a project. Well, I'm gonna speak it when I'm on a project. I'll be filming that and just keep you guys updated. And then the big topic, basically moving to LA and the different changes. So moving to LA, surprisingly, was kind of easy. I was so excited just because I've always wanted to live here. And then once I got accepted into this school, I was just like, this is my time. I'm so ready to go. So moving here was pretty easy. It was very different from Louisiana, but we kind of adjusted. I believe living on campus in the dorms made it a lot easier. Definitely a lot easier. I'm about to go through my DMs and finish answering my questions. I forgot where I left off, but hopefully, like, these questions will help me finish what I was saying. So somebody asked me, they wanted to know how the environment and the people were. So the people are really cool. There are some weird people just because our school is in the middle of Hollywood. So there's a lot of homeless people in Hollywood and downtown. So at night, they have like AMDA security that goes around Hollywood. A lot of weird people in Hollywood, I would say. But yeah, like, when I tell you, you literally can walk the strip. Like, our school is 1 block from the strip. So, you know, you can just walk around Hollywood. And there's a lot of good places to eat. My favorite place on Hollywood is Soul Kitchen. Has the best food ever. I go there for brunch. If you follow me on Instagram, you always see it on my Snap. Their food is amazing. Their crab cakes, their chicken wings, their macaroni. Yes. So the environment is pretty nice. The weather has been crazy lately. It's raining, and when I tell you, even when it's storming outside, they will not cancel class. So you have to walk to class in the rain. Yeah. So I'm so glad the sun is out again. And then the opportunities out here, there's so many opportunities in LA. And like I said, when you get the summer break, that is your time to work, okay? So definitely work during the summer. And somebody asked me, is AMDA worth it? So far, I'm in my 2nd semester and I have learned so much, okay? Like, I'm literally just in my 2nd semester and they have taught me so many things that I did not know coming to LA, just wanting to be in the entertainment acting industry. I've learned so much, so many techniques to just perfect your craft. And just if you're like me and you're kind of shy in front of people, it just gets you out your comfort zone. And I remember from my DMs was how is it managing like your loans and money. And so living on campus is pretty easy to manage money. We went grocery shopping a lot just so we can cook and stuff like that. Or you can eat in the AMDA cafe, which is pretty affordable, and they do have decent food. They have some nice food, so eating in the cafe is pretty good. And then loans wise, student loans are student loans, okay? Nobody really wants to have them. Look, that was outside my window. But nobody really wants to have them. Like I said, AMDA is a pretty expensive school if you're looking into it. But so far, I believe that it's worth it. So just look into it. If it's something, if you really want to pursue singing, acting, dancing, any of those, AMDA is a really good school to consider. And so yeah, just look into it. If you guys have any more questions that I did not get to answer in this video, leave them below in the comments and I will answer all of your questions. And if you guys just want to I'll probably do an updated video of second semester, and our last day is May 31st. So look forward for that video just to update you guys on how it is living off campus and just like the different classes in second semester. So I'll definitely update you guys on that. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We are growing and I'm so excited. I promise to continue to post at least once a week. I'm gonna try to get a video out once a week. But between school and music and so much other things that I'm working on, it's kind of hard, but I miss doing YouTube. So I'll definitely be back on here, so stay tuned.